I'm going to take a quick break here. Quick break. Let me fix you. There you go. How y'all doing? I hope you're having a great day. I've been busy making bath bombs, making sugar scrubs, making whipped emulsion scrubs, doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I thought that I would take a quick break here. Say hello to the 420 community. Hello, 420. This channel is for 18 and older, cannabis and cannabis enthusiasts. And if you are not one, would you please exit the building, darling? It's such a beautiful, beautiful day outside. And I'm inside. I went out to check my mail. And I've been inside most of the day, doing my products for the event. And I went out there and I'm like, oh man, it is so beautiful out here. So beautiful. I'm smoking on a little bit of my F3. I hope you guys are smoking along with me. It was really weird when I took the bottom of the riot box. I pulled it apart. I couldn't believe the amount of keef that was under there from my strain. So I might be doing a little squishing on my strain and see how it goes. I got a lot of soaps to wrap. I got a lot of bath bombs to wrap. I'm probably going to do, I'm set up to do one more batch of bath bombs. And then I'll probably move on to the lotion, and then I'll be done. And then I can start packaging the gifts because I got these really beautiful packaging to do packaging for gifts, and I'll do a soap and a lotion and maybe a chapstick or something that everybody uses and is needed. And I'll put them in packages and sell them as a package gift. They love doing that, especially during the holidays. I need a screen. I'm going to get a paper towel real quick. Sorry about my noisy thongs. They're too big for me, and they make a shit ton of noise, and it drives me nuts. But I don't feel like wearing shoes. I've been wearing shoes all day because I've been dealing with some caustic stuff, and I didn't want to hurt my feet. And I love going barefoot. That's my thing. I love being barefoot. Since I was a tiny little girl, I was always barefoot. It's funny, my dad used to sit with his friends, and they would be drinking beer, playing poker or something, and my sister and I would entertain his guests, and we would, turn our feet backwards and run on our toes. What the hell was that? My front door's open. I usually don't have it open, when I can't see it, but I can see the living room. How y'all doing? You having a good day? I'm having a freaking fabulous day. I am so excited. I can't wait till Friday. Friday is my event, Friday and Saturday. I got my tent. I bought like a craft tent, like a store tent, so when you set it up, it kind of looks like people are coming into a storefront. And that way, because I have my sign like this, and that way my sign can be put up there. And they can come in, and then I'll have, I think I'm going to do a 6-foot table on one side and another one on this in the back, and then I'll stay in the back and let them float around in the front. I'm kind of excited to do it. I'm considering, I don't know, I'm considering doing the fair. But to do the fair, you have to, it's 14 days and you have to stay the whole time. And I think it's $1,200 for the 14 days for a booth, you know, to have a booth. I'd be exhausted at the end of 14 days. I know I would, but I bet you it would be fabulous to do it. There's only one other soaper that's doing it. So, and she's been doing it for some time. I don't even know what city she's in. I mean, I know I've seen her at events that I've gone to, because I walk around and I look at soapers' tables just to see if they have pricing, right? So I can visually see the pricing so that I'm staying competitive, right? With COVID going on, and now they have this new variant strain. They're not getting another fucking shot from me. They're just not getting it. They can fuck off. They have this, with all this stuff going around, I'm really super, super positive about this event, because every event's been being canceled. Everyone. Cheers. We're not. I'm not. I'm really happy that I've not canceled. And then when I went in there to pay, she's all, thank you so much for getting me in, giving me a booth. And she's all, I didn't do it. You did it by the way your product looked and the way you presented it. She said, that's what got you in here. I have a little cold. It's been like 30 and 40 degrees in the morning. And then outside right now, it's probably about, I would say 80. And I feel congested, but I don't have any headache or achy pain or fever or anything. So it's probably just because I've been smoking a shit ton of cannabis. And, there's an enzyme in cannabis that makes us cough. So that's probably why I never get bronchitis or pneumonia, because I'm always clearing my lungs with cannabis. Man, the kief underneath here from just breaking up that one bud. Wow. And then that one strain, I did a strain outside. It was pretty interesting. I did a strain outside, and it's a different structure of bud, clearly, because it's a different strain, but I think it's different too because it's been grown outside. Hi, how you doing? I'm sorry I didn't see that. How you doing? Yes, and I'm coughing, and that's what helps, right? So if you cough and you keep your lungs cleared, you don't get sick. Because every time I go to the doctor, like I went to the eye doctor, and he's like, your eyes haven't changed a bit. In fact, they got better, I think. So they don't change my prescription on my glasses, and I never wear my glasses anyway. They are always in my purse. I go to the doctor once a year, my birthday, for my tune-up, right? I go there for my tune-up. I get my bells and whistles checked and get my tune-up once a year, my lab work, and then I'm out of there. I'm good to go, right? But I've been having these issues with my fingers, like from here, I can't show you because the picture's on my phone and I'm using my phone, but I get this really weird sensation in my fingers and in my toes. And I know I have Raynaud's syndrome from the nerve compression from the rods and pins on the right side of my back, because the EMG shows it, right? And so they told me I had Raynaud's syndrome, and as I got older, the temperature would bother my hands and my feet, right? And I love being outside, and I'm always barefoot. Or wearing my Ugg boots if it's cold, right? And my fingers start out really weird. They get this sensation that's almost like, I don't know what frostbite feels like because I've never been frostbitten, but I've seen it, right? And that's what when they describe it in my unit, they were to me, that's what it feels like to me. And then all of a sudden, my finger, this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one, will turn completely white, like this, like that. And it happens on this one too. And I never know when it's going to happen. And it's usually, I can't say I never know. I usually can tell because when it starts to get cold, I can feel it coming on. And then when I feel it coming on, I try to keep my hands really warm and rub them together. I don't know what the frick it is. That's the only thing I'm going to go see the doctor about because I put my hands on the table. And I'm not flipping anybody off. These two fingers on the table from here up were white, completely white, almost like someone had removed the blood from them, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I went to the doctor, or I took a picture because I'm going to go to the doctor and I want them to see it. Because when I go to the doctor, they're looking normal, right? They don't do it. But when I'm home or running around or doing something else, they do it. So, cheers, everybody. It's hard for me to see the chat. It hurts. It fucking hurts. It hurts. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what you do about it. Can you do anything about it? I don't, when they told me I had it, when they told me about my EMG, they said, well, you got nerve compression 70% on the right side. You're 70% permanently disabled. I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're not putting me down. This old girl ain't down yet, so don't be counting me down, right? And so I just kept working and kept going and kept going and kept going like the freaking Energizer bunny. And now it's starting to catch up, I think. I'm healthy as a horse. If this wasn't going on, I would be fine, but it kind of freaks me out. To quit smoking cannabis? Or quit smoking cigarettes? I wonder because I smoke cigarettes and I smoke cannabis. And I probably should quit smoking the cigarettes, but since this has happened to me, my awakening and my divorce, I've been really under some fucking stress and it's been hard. Oh, cigarettes. So maybe that's my issue too. That's good to know because I'm trying so hard to quit smoking. It is not an easy thing to do, but I'm trying very, very hard, right? And I know if it's going to help me, especially with this or any other thing, I've been wanting to quit for some time, maybe over a year and a half now. And it's just that when all this stress hit me and this awakening, all I could do is meditate and drink coffee and smoke. That's all I could do. I mean, now I'm 2 years and 8 months in. It was on the 28th, it was 2 years and 8 months that I've had my awakening. And I feel freaking fabulous. I have bliss going on. And, I mean, much love to you, Dragon. My family situation, I wish it could have worked out better. I really, it's a long time to be with somebody. Thank you. I appreciate that. I send some back to you too. And if they're like they were saying, maybe you could try Wellbutrin, to quit smoking, or you could try the patches. I don't want to try another substance to get rid of a substance. I think that's just power for the freaking course, right? Oh, you got to give me a something to quit. And I'm not quitting cannabis. I'm going to be in the rocking chair on the front porch, and I'm going to ask somebody to bring me my bong. And spirit keeps showing me that I'm like 110, so, and my astrology says I'm going to have a long life. So I'm happy about that. So all the things we're talking about, those would be pluses, right? To do, right? Shit, you had an awakening, you got out of a toxic relationship, you're divorced, you're single, you can do any fucking thing in the world you want to do. Anything. You could go anywhere, be anything, and do anything you want to fucking do. How many people get that opportunity? Not any that I've known. Any people that I know, they're either stuck in the relationship they don't want to be in because of kids. I'm staying for the kids. I get that. I'll tell you this, though, after my awakening, if it's not a hell yes, if it's not a hell goddamn yes, it's a hell fucking no, and I ain't doing it. Period. End of conversation. You know what's really funny is I don't have an urge to smoke. With the awakening, I know I could put the cigarettes down like that. Yeah. But I believe, and this might be wrong, and it's a little fucking pathetic to say, how you doing, main girl? Good to see you, darling. God damn, good to see you. You guys, if you don't know my friend Main Girl Genetics, check her freaking channel out. Main Girl, I'm giving you a big goddamn hug. I've been sending you energies because of your stuff that you're going through. God, I wish you would email me, girl. I want to talk with you. I want to see how you and your husband are. Someone gave me some information about you, and I don't want to share that. So please reach out to me, main girl. I want to talk to you, darling. How are you? How are you? Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas to you. God, it's good to see you in chat. So you may be feeling good. I've been sending you healing energy every time I do a Reiki session, main girl. Every single time. Man, when I started my YouTube channel, you guys, main girl, Med Grower 1, and Drew from Drew's Grow. Oh, it's not? Shit. I'm sick. Main Green. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, it don't matter, but she's my friend. She's my fucking friend, and I was so excited, but I'm excited to see you in the room as well. Main Girl, I followed her when I started my channel, and I started to follow Meg Grower 1 and Drew Grow, right? Those are the three people that I learned from. You know her too. She is such a beautiful woman. Yes, it is hard to quit smoking cigarettes. I know. I don't even buy, I used to buy a carton, right? I don't anymore. I buy one pack. And I know since my awakening that I know this, and I was going to say it, and I stopped to say it because it actually sounds bad, right? The struggle is fucking real, yes. It's almost like a fucking pacifier. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. How you all doing? Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so much. I think it's a pacifier for me because I'm doing the work. I'm doing the inner work, right? I'm doing the shadow work. I'm doing the gut-wrenching shadow work, right? Cheers to you, darling. Dragon, good to see you. I saw your Facebook, And I saw your last video, bro. I didn't comment on it, but I saw it. I hope you are doing well. I don't even know what I was saying. The energy's going 90 miles an hour. I'm vibrating like a goddamn conveyor belt. From my toes to my head, right? And I'm loving my new hairstyle. I'm stepping into my new self, and I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but I'm happy to do it. I'm excited to do it. And I'm excited to take the next step. And that is just one of the things that will be falling away as I progress forward. Because when I'm in those dark, shadowy nights at 2 a.m, on the goddamn kitchen floor, bawling my eyes out in my fucking underwear, I gotta go outside and have a cigarette. And it's the only thing that has saved me thus far, right? And I swear to God, I think it's a pacifier, because I've even said to myself, you don't even want that. You don't even want that. You're just using it as a crutch. Oh, really? You know what? Some people say that. I think that, you know what I heard? Some people say they don't like it at the smell on their clothes anymore. You'll be okay. I'll be okay. We'll all be okay. I don't drink. I don't, got pot you want. Something, I don't know who the fuck that is, but we're going to hide that fucker from the channel. You know, I'm going to tell you what, if you come to my channel and you try to start shit with me, you're going to go. It's going to be that fucking happy. Got party, I hid your comment. So if you're saying something shitty, shame on you. And if you're not, shame on me for doing that. Good day, darling. Good day. Good day, Moongate. Good day. That's a tarot name if I ever saw one. Cheers, everybody. I won't tolerate any negativity or bullshit on my channel. That's how it's been since day one. I don't do it. And I give people a lot of space. A lot of fucking space. Cheers. And when you cross the line, and if I don't type back to you star and I say my fucking name, you're done. Hi, Mac. How you doing? Good to see you. Right? Because this is a positive atmosphere, and I want everyone to come to feel supported. I want people to feel love, compassion, and that they are welcome here, and that they can speak their mind, smoke their cannabis, and just sit back and roll up and just enjoy themselves, right? Without any bullshit. Just, I mean, you ever gone into a pot place where you can sit down and sit and smoke, right? They had one that was Urban Leaf. When they first started it, you could do that. And it was the most amazing little atmosphere for everybody to go to. I think you can only do that in Amsterdam now, right? Happy 420. Oh, happy 420. Is it 420? No, it's not. Well, maybe for you, it's probably 220 here. That's why I was saying, oh, I love it here. Well, I'm so glad you're chatting. I'm so glad you're chatting. Happy 420. I want people to come here and feel comfortable. I don't want them to come here and feel like they're going to be judged. I don't judge. I see the light of consciousness in every single one of you, and I love you guys. And I want you to come and have fun and enjoy. Happy 420. Pot calls the kettle bong. Pot calls the kettle bong. Pot calls the kettle black. My mom used to say that. My mom always used to say that. She'd say a lot of things. I used to say, God damn, the older I get, the smarter you get, Mom. You've taught me so many things. My mom taught me so much shit. She taught me, man. She's like, if anybody the two things my parents taught me: don't fucking lie, and don't start shit for nobody. 420 is happening, baby. Yes. Someone got banned and hidden. I didn't ban them, I hid them. And yep, I like bongs better. I do too. What for? Username too long. Why? Why is the username so long? It's probably somebody coming in and just ghosting. It's okay. I give people, like I said, a lot of space, and everyone's welcome here. And as long as they don't disrespect me or my chat, then they're good. They're good to go. Hey, darling, you like my hair? You want to hear something? You know how to do this curl? I don't know how to do this curl, right? And that's what I was telling her. I said, how do you do that curl? And she showed me. I got home, and I tell you, for a week straight, I tried to do it. I burnt the shit out of my finger. I burnt my ear. I burnt my neck. I said, I'm not doing it anymore. And today, I went in there and look. I got a good curl. What was USA hidden for? If USA was hidden because he was saying something that wasn't appropriate, and if he wants to come back in, I'll be happy to unhide him. And whomever it is, they get an opportunity, but I don't tolerate negativity on the channel. And if I am wrong, I'm going to be the first one to step up and say, I'm sorry. So if I did that in error, my apologies, the user. Okay, I don't see that. I don't see that, darling. Cheers. You know, my channel's been up for 4 years, and I've banned 2 people. 2. And it was for very good reason. Very good reason. And they went about their way, and I've gone about my way, and they do their thing, and I do me, right? You do you, boo, I'll do me. Life's too goddamn short. Life's too short. I don't want to be arguing. I don't want to be creating problems or having people cause problems for me. You know why? I have enough shit on my plate as it is. Some days I get a bill in the mail and I'm not expecting it. That's never good, right? And I got to put extra money out. I'm dealing with that. Or I got to go look for a job at my age, and nobody wants to hire anybody at my age, right? So I'm dealing with that. I don't need to deal with negativity, drama. We mirror one another. We mirror one another. If I say something to you, it's probably because I'm going through that. That's what I'm experiencing, and I'm mirroring it right off you. How you doing, the American one? God damn, good to see you, bro. I got 4 year babies in my tent. Yes, sir, I surely do. Cheers. I have 2 Amy Aces and 2 Godiva. And I'm telling you, those Godiva, hi, Teo. Goddamn, Teo. Peace. Those Godiva, those leaves are huge, bro. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Yeah. She had a master's degree. You know what us nurses did when we were in nursing school? Because everybody was big on degrees. I came up with something. Oh, master about that? That's not, is that bad? I don't think that's bad. We said associate degree is asshole. We said a bachelor of science degree is just more bullshit, right? And the master, well, You could just imagine. Because I hold 2 degrees, well, 3 actually, and none of them have served me in my life other than on a piece of paper, right? And you really don't get paid that much more. You don't get paid that much more. And I'm not going back to work as a nurse. 40 years as a nurse, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to teach spirituality. I want to teach people how to get into consciousness. I want to give Reiki and healing in my studio to pets, to people, to animals, right? To plants. Cheers. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. That's what I've mastered up and on my Reiki. I can't get any higher on the levels. I practice it every day. I do my yoga and my own Reiki on myself because I heal myself first, right? And then I heal others. And it's not me, it's God. I'm about 2 classes away from my PhD and I don't have any desire. I was actually, no, no. I don't need a title. I don't need a title. I am. I am consciousness. I don't need a title. I was going to say when I was in Riverside, when I lived in Riverside, I went to Riverside Community College, and I went to the PhD class, right? I went to the PhD accelerated program. I did not finish. Hard, and I was fine. I was doing good, but my God, I'm like, I don't want to do this. You know why? Because all you're going to do is sit like I'm sitting and write prescriptions and document in a chart. You're not going to have any bedside care with the patient. You're not going to have any hands-on with the patient. You're just going to be they're going to be a goddamn number to you, like your doctor. You're a number to your doctor, right? He's just writing all the time. I told my doctor the last time I saw him, I said, you never even looked at my face. You had your head down the whole time writing in your goddamn chart. I said, that's really a horrible bedside manner, and I'm going to report you. And I did. I fucking changed my doctor. It's just pathetic. Because his name said doctor or MD. You want to hear something pretty profound? Yes, Elderberry, that you can. We are our own doctor. We are our own medicine person. We are our own healer. Yes, 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 yes. Naturopathic are the best. And I'm telling you, do you think any of the things I do are coincidence? I do herbs. All my own natural herbs. Rick Simpson agreed. Yeah, baby. Rick Simpson agreed. I do all my own herbs. I do all my own salves and lotions and things like that. And I even tried to do a fragrance, like an essential oil. Boy, is that hard to do if you don't have the proper equipment. And I was able to do some. But I do all my own natural organic products, right? They're in my garage and my shelf, and it's like a baby. I nurse everything out there, and I know what everything is for a condition. I have shit in my garage that'll stop your bleeding if you were in my house and started bleeding like that in my garage, and it grows in my backyard. And most people throw it out and think it's a fucking weed, right? So I use all the herbal medicines, all of what nature gives us, right? The elementals that spirit gives us. Fuck, we don't need anything. Deer, wild animal, birds, wolves, they don't have a medicine cabinet full of shit or people to go to or doctors or surgeons. They heal themselves, and when they know they're done, they go by a tree and they lay down and they die, right? That's how I know, because I was raised on back east in the farm. That's how they do it. I hit a deer one time. Never hit a deer, and I felt so bad, and I didn't hit it very hard, and it just hit it a little bit. You've been laughing. The Godivas fucking leaves are like, I don't know if they're going to be able to stay in that tent, and they have to go into another tent. I probably have to put them in the other tent in my room, because once they start to really fan out, they're going to be huge, bro. I'm excited to see what they look like. And I have 2 other strains going of some strawberry cough that are driving me crazy, because they just got deficiencies up the frickin' yin yang with just those 2. Not all surgeons are bad. No, 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 no. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Surgeons, doctors, nurses, all those modalities, they have a purpose, but they should serve their purpose. And when I go into a doctor's office, you shouldn't diagnose me by book. A list. You ask me 10 questions, and based on those questions, you diagnose me. You're doing strawberry cough right now. I am telling you, I'm having such a freaking deficiency with it. Surgeons, not surgeon. Surgeries. Are you being a smartass? I said, I know, surgeon. Surgeon. I've worked with plenty of them. In order for me to learn to intubate, I had to go into the OR room and work with surgeons and intubate within X amount of time, or I didn't get my intubation certification. You're a kidney transplant right now? I got to send you some healing. You take the really big ones off? Okay. Hey. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, Gary. I think I look fabulous. I'm not offended, darling. You're not offended. You have every right to say what you want. I'm not offended. No. Please don't think that. Don't think that. It takes an awful lot to offend me. I'm not offended. My mail was just delivered. I got a package. I probably did misunderstand you. I probably did, darling. The chat was going pretty fast, and I'm getting ripped, so you was clarifying. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. I love surgeons, especially surgeons. But when I worked with surgeons in the OR room, the one thing I didn't like about them, because I did like a 4-year rotation in there, hated it. Hated surgery. Don't like it. That's why I got out of there. But I wanted to get a little bit of taste of every department I could go to, right? Oh, thank you, Dragon. And so when I went in there, they would use gauze to sap up, blood and stuff. And instead of throwing them in the proper container, they would put them on the floor, and we would have to clean them up. And so one day I kicked the bucket over to the doctor, and he looked at me because he was doing surgery. And I said, use the bucket. Oh, thank you. Last one was in March. I'm doing very well. I'm kind of close to that because Victor, my ex, is he has kidneys problem. Today he's having another infusion. Oh, thank you. Me too. I like to be straightforward and logical. I don't like to beat around the bush. When people want to know something, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Just ask. You love the OR? Some people are so good in there and they do so amazing in there. I was just bored to shit in there. Yes. I think that's key. Communication's key. But when you can only communicate so much, right? But you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And if someone has a based opinion and they're sticking to it, and you can't change their mind, then it's an impasse. And at that point, then something needs to be done. I am great. How are you, darling Michelle? Good to see you, sweetheart. I haven't seen you in a minute. Your plants look good on Instagram. I'm sometimes so freaking jealous of how good your plants look, bitch. I'm kidding you. I love you, Michelle. How you doing? Nothing's wrong with differences. Nothing's wrong with differences. I love differences of opinion. I think that's what makes us the unique snowflakes that we are, right? But I don't have a right to tell somebody who they are or what they're doing. And when they're telling you they're not, you should believe them. Hmm? Okay, Denise, I know that's you because of the questions you're asking. You shut it down, girl. You shut it down. I banned you from my channel for a reason, Denise. I blocked you for a reason. You keep saying shit that's not true about me. You're just getting set up after the fucking wall fire. Damn, that's right. You had that big old, that reminded me of my sister, PJ. That reminded me of my sister, PJ. I told my sister to stick a coat hanger in a light socket. And she fucking did it. And my dad heard me tell her. I got my butt whipped and I got in so much trouble. Oh, no, I didn't know. Mm-mm. Where are you going? Where are you going, Michelle? I've thought of moving out of this town. The best diversity. Y'all. I've considered moving out of Paso. I've really seriously considered it because, I can't find a fucking job here. Oh, good. The cities, I don't like the city, man. I swear to God, if I could move back to the country and have a little stand on the corner selling my soaps, where you drive up on the dirt road and there's a little fruit stand there and it sells soap and fruits and veggies. That I would love every day. Oh, shit. That's hard, girl. That's hard, girl. I love being thought of. I think of people every day that I don't see. I love people that I can't, that like my friend Denise is my friend. She's just going through something right now and I don't know what it is, but I can't. It's not me. It's not my problem. It's not me. I don't know what she's talking about. And it's no one else's business but hers and mine. And I love her dearly. And I would do anything in a second for her. Except she's not going to fucking tell me who I am and what I'm doing when I know who I am and what I'm doing. Looks detangled, my hair. My hair looks tangled. It does. I think my hair looks fabulous. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Wow, I really feel for you, man, having kidney issue. No worries, no apologies necessary. No apologies are necessary here. None. That banana looks very good. I'm hungry, it must be. So I'm going to make more bath bombs. I'm going to do lotion, but I wanted to take a break, so looks good. Looks good. Thank you. Cheers, everyone. I am extremely happy, and I love all of the different colors that we put in. Because look, my hair is growing in dark, right? And this is called A. Are you ready? A balayage. I didn't even know what the fuck a balayage was. I showed her a picture. And I said, could you make my hair look like that? And so when I came home, I called her and I said, oh, I'm having an issue with this, this, and this. And she said, well, come and see me. And so she explained the hair style that I picked out. And I didn't know anything because, see, no one had touched my hair since 2015 when that girl, oh, my hair was all one linked to the middle of my back, and she fried it, and we had to cut it here. And I have not gone and seen anyone since I just went and saw this girl. By the way, Jessica, I love you, and I love my hair, darling. Pacific Valley Salon in Paso Robles. Check her out. She's freaking amazing. She's a color specialist. And I said, look I'm getting old now. This is the color she put in because we wanted to put a darker color in, right? So I don't really know what's exactly coming out, but she told me it was darker than that. I know, I want it. I thought Main Girl was in the room. You haven't cut your hair? I cut my hair myself too. You should go, darling. You deserve it. Thank you. You should go, Michelle. You deserve it. I don't use anything on my hair. Drying agents is air from the shower. I scrunch it up and I let it air dry, and then after it air dries, I do the curl. I don't even blow dry my hair. And I don't have any hairspray or product. Whatever product is in my hair, it's from her yesterday when I saw her. You should. You deserve it. No dyeing agent. No bleach. No bleach. And my hair, she said, is really healthy. And I use a K-Pack. Have you heard of those by Jayco? They're K-Pack. I only curl it. I curled it today. I want because I've been practicing this curl, and so I wanted to see if I could do it. My hair is straight, 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 straight. If I didn't have this curl in it, it would be straight. I wouldn't need a straightener. People ask me that all the time. Do you straighten your hair? And I'm like, sometimes I'll straighten it just because I have a bump in the back of my head where I was sleeping on my pillow. But no, I don't straighten my hair because look at it. It's like a board, right? It wouldn't even hold a curl. I guess if you're trying to be looking like someone else, who's someone else? No, I'm just looking like myself. I'm just looking like myself. I look like myself. I actually think the hairdo took some, years off me. I really love it, and I love the style, and I love the way it looked. I just went through a whole bunch of pictures on Pinterest and Facebook, and I just stored up all the pictures in my phone, and then I sat there and looked at them all and said, oh, well, you know how it is. You want that from that picture, and you can't have it all. So, I know. Weird vibes. Yeah. Nobody recognizes me anyway. I'm a nobody. Hey, Reddy, how you doing? Nobody recognizes me. I'm a nobody. See, why are you saying such off-the-wall shit? That's kind of odd. Why would you say that? You're taking it. It's not in context. You're taking it out. It's out of context. We're not. It's not even a topic in the room. So you're bringing the context in. It's out of context, my friend. What does it even mean? What does it even mean? Does it mean that we're not on the same page? What does it mean? How you doing, Reddy? Nice to meet you. What are you talking about, PJ? Anyway, PJ, you don't know Reddy? Anyway, flick it like a booger. Flick it like a booger. Reddy, how you doing today? I saw you stopping off for coffee and then going live, bro. Are you a coffee fanatic like me? You're on the wrong account, PJ. Whose account you on? Your man's? Victor's gonna come and help me wrap some stuff, but he's having a fusion today, and I don't know how he's gonna feel because this is like his, I think it's his fourth one, and I do too, Reddy. I do too, Reddy. I do too. I do too. Cheers. I do too. I love James Bond, by the way. Ooh, that sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. I would love to have a beautiful fireplace, but I don't have a fireplace. But I have a fire pit outside. And at night, I run the butane. And it gives me a little bit of heat, but it's not the heat that I'm looking for. It's the ambiance, right? And so I would love that, to go in and do a nice steamed, beautiful tea or something. Oh, hello. Back on your account. You guys are killing me, PJ. You already have your freaking Christmas shit out. I saw a little tree like this. It's for 99 cents at the 99-cent store. That's what's going in my house. And I'm probably not buying any gifts for anybody. I'm gonna send. I'm sending to you, to Denise, and to James. Those are the 3 people I'm sending to. November 1st. You guys don't know each other on Instagram? Cheers. Or did you just figure it out, Reddy? Christmas, yeah. My second Christmas alone. It's not fun being alone at Christmas time. I don't give a shit where you go. You see 2 people together doing it. They're like buying a Christmas tree. You see the lights are on, the music's playing. It's like, I just want to go home. Can I go home now? I'm just here for some milk. I'm having some You know what I had on Thanksgiving? Jack in the Box. I had a sourdough from Jack in the Box and onion rings and a shake. That was my Thanksgiving. And I'm not doing a Christmas dinner either. It does suck being alone, doesn't it? I know, Michelle. You should come. I should come and see you. You should come and see me. I don't do things with my ex. The only thing I do with my ex are responsible things that are my responsibility, right? Because I've been with him for, 29 years I was with him. So if something's wrong or he needs to be buried or he has a problem, then I'm going to have his back, right? Because that's just what family does. And no matter what he's done to me and where we stand, I'm not that type of person. I'm always going to be there for him, always. He's been a great person and a great dad to my son, and he loves his grandchildren. And I would never fucking take that from him. Never. He didn't do anything to them. This is between him and I. And so he doesn't spend holidays with me. He doesn't. He offered to come help me because I have a shit ton of shit to wrap. I could do it all myself. I don't find any of Christmas offensive. People get to do what they want, say what they want at Christmas time. Some people don't celebrate Christmas. Some people do Hanukkah. Some people are Jewish. Some people, it's to each his own. I don't. For me, I just am gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oops. I don't. PJ's like, flick it like a booger. I love Christmas too. I love the spirit of it. I love the power of it. I love everything about it. But when you're alone, it's depressing. Hello, Ganja. When you're alone by yourself on the holidays, it's fucking depressing. I don't care where you are. Hey, JK. Good to see you, darling. Thank you for stopping in. It's always depressing. You can go to the grocery store and there's a freaking Christmas tree lot right there, and there are couples all nestled together with their hot chocolate, right? You don't think I'm a little envious? Yeah, I am. And they're going to go home and decorate it together. That's beautiful. I love that. And that's why I feel envious, right? And so I allow myself to feel the feelings, and I get myself a little tree and I come home and I do my own little thing. And I make myself happy. It's all good. It's a learning. It's a step by step, baby. How you doing, Ganja? Did you have a happy Thanksgiving? Cheers. I'm waiting for him to contact me and tell me how much blood they took off of him this time. Because they removed blood from him. He has bad kidneys, and they removed blood from him. Happy holidays to you, Jason. You don't celebrate? A lot of people, see, I was just saying that. Some people don't celebrate. Some people don't celebrate. Some people are, it's like some people don't cook turkey on Thanksgiving. They have prime rib. I'm like, I never made prime rib. Maybe I should try some prime rib. How you doing, JK? JK kicks ass, takes names. He's a baller and a gamer. He's a gamer. Happy 420, dude. Happy 420. I'm waiting for him to contact me and say, I'm tired. They took a lot off. Why are you going so deep? Why are you going so deep? I would love a deep conversation like that with somebody in person. It's so hard to be that deep and have this many people in the chat. It's and stay focused on that. It's not that. I watched you watched the 50s. I love the 50s too. I love the 50s too. I love all of those, and I love the Grinch. I think everybody should just I if I could be anywhere for Christmas, I'd want to go to Virginia, and I'd want there to be snow, and I'd want to be able to put on this big old fluffy sweater and sit by a fireplace and have a macchiato or something, and just throw snowballs in the snow. I miss doing that. There's no fucking snow here. And we could go out and there was property for days. Property for days. You know, here your neighbor's up your ass when you fart. That's how the city is. I don't care for the city. I don't care for the city. Mm-mm-mm. I'm going to go wrap soaps. I got about 30 more bath bombs to make. And what else do I have? Probably about 1,000-gram batch of lotion. If you guys need any of products and you're looking for something and you saw something on my channel you want, just email me. Or if you're, my website right now is, it was 3 years. I paid 3 years for it, and that's up. And so I don't know if I want to. That site's not serving me. I had it for 3 fucking years and it's not serving me, right? So, and I paid a pretty good penny for it, and it's by GoDaddy, and you would think that it would have been a little bit more effective, right? It was not a user-friendly program, and to upload anything, it was weird. Thank you so much. I had it done, darling. Thank you so much for saying that. And I curled it today. I did this. I had to text Jess, the hairdresser, and say, you would be so proud of me. I curled my hair and it looks so good. You have what, elderberry? You have 8? You've been hatching. I haven't done anything. I don't know what's happening in the future yet. I don't know. I don't have the future. I don't have the past. All I have is right now, darling. I'm in the now. Cheers, ready. I don't have anything else, sweetheart. I am, you know what I am cultivating patience. The words, wisely written. Christmas means profound things and many different things to many people. I don't speak, religion and politics because you're inevitably in the doghouse when you do. Oh, thank you. Oh, you did? How you doing, Grow? Grow some. I grow some. How you doing, darling? Thank you, PJ. I think that's, I don't know why that's happening. It doesn't usually happen. Anybody that's been here on my channel knows that kind of shit doesn't happen. So I'm waiting for Mr. because he called me and said he had an infusion at 2:30. And that if I needed any help wrapping soaps, he could come over. And I'm like, dude, you might be sore. You better, it's okay, PJ. Flick it like a booger. That's why you're there, darling. And I told him, I said, well, if you're tired and they take a lot of fluid off of you, then let me know, because I don't need the help that bad. I can do it. I can hang, but I have to come and print some labels at your house. Because I'm making a couple extra products and I don't have a printer yet. The freaking printer for my Mac is $400. I'm so pissed about that. How you doing, Gro? How you doing, Gro? PJ's my moderator, and I trust PJ. He's been my moderator since day one. And unless he feels that it's something not for the greater good of the chat or something's going on, he's pretty intuitive. He's pretty fucking intuitive. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's like I've been somewhere and he's texted me, PJ, and he said, "Are you okay?" And I've been at the doctor. He knew something was up. So he's very intuitive and he's been my moderator since day one. And he would never just deliberately do something like that. That bitch would never hurt somebody. She's the sweetest thing you ever met. If you don't know who PJ is, then you're missing out. You're missing out. Fat cookie. Flower. Oh, you're in flower? It's like a game of whack-a-mole. I haven't played that game in a minute, girl. Platinum cookies. Oh my God, that's going to be so good. Where are you on the flower cycle? That sounds delicious. Shizzle in your face. Where did you find that strain? Cheers, Manic. Where did you find that strain? Because I'd like to have that in my garden. Right now, I've got some pretty good strains growing in my garden right now, but I'm not in flower. I still got plenty of herb, indoor, outdoor herb, probably 400, 500 pounds in the bedroom. Ice cream cake. I love ice cream cake, but I like wedding cake better. Have you tried wedding cake? And I've only done it in the concentrate form. So if you're referring to the flour, I have no idea, no opinion, because I've only had wedding cake in a concentrate form. And I loved it. Every time I get an opportunity to go there, I buy some. You want forbidden fruit? That sounds delicious. Good to see you, Mama. Good to see you. Good to see you all. 30 days. Oh, nice. So you're just getting ready. You're just on coast, man. You're just fucking on. Don't you love that time? That is one of my favorite times. You could just be on coast and watch your babies flower and watch all those trichomes and diamonds come alive, right? I see you, spirit, all over the place, darling. The bank genetic in Colorado. Okay. The bank genetic in Colorado. Well, I'm going to do my other stuff. Oh, no. What happened? Did she hermaphrodite? Please don't tell me that. Because that's kind of what happened on that strawberry outside. Somebody brought it to me and they had cut it down, and during the transport, their plant, something happened to it. Oh. And this one had a shit ton of trichome on it, right? And it's this is a vanilla something. Vanilla something. But I'm telling you, the buds are different than indoor. It's like all fluff to me. Looks like fluff to me. But when I break it up and I smoke it, it's so vanilla-y. Charlene Brown. That's a good name. That's a good name. I gave somebody a name, a name. Shit, I just did that in my house. I have an item see, that's how fast the energy's going. And I don't have an agenda, and I don't have any judgment, and I don't know where I'm fucking going or what I'm doing unless I'm like in the middle of it, and then I lose myself in the process of doing. Yeah. And so I did something, and I was doing something, and I said, that's my Shirley or something like that. Because that's my aunt's name. But it was, how was it? It was a different producer? Oh, he'll find out. Okay. Thank you, Altaberry. She's a beast, barely a foot tall. Girl! I never know who's on that account, so don't take offense. I'd like to go to Colorado and check out Colorado, but I heard it's very expensive to live there. I don't know where it is yet. I don't know where it is. But I know it has something to do with healing, and because that's all I do is healing, meditation, healing. That's all I'm doing. If I'm not making my products, this is the biggest excitement I'm going to have for 2 days, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, is this event, because that's the only thing I fucking have done. Yeah. I've not been anywhere. I've not done anything. I've been in my house in hermit mode, basically in meditation, healing myself, right? And then working on myself, looking for work, doing those kinds of things. And I was exhausted, right? Because nothing seemed to be falling the way it should. And with the awakening, Spirit just said, if it's yours and it's meant to be, it's just going to. So your job right now, my darling, is just to sit back and love yourself and continue to learn to love yourself and continue to do that. And I'm going to bring you everything that you fucking need. I have a plan much greater than anything you could ever think of. At your age. Come on now. Come on now. Cheers. My son, he's still taking tamoxifen from the breast cancer. He had a total mastectomy and 2 nodes removed, 4 rounds of chemo. His wife left him for a woman, and he bought a new house and a Tesla and went back to work. And he's doing fucking fabulous, but he's still on tamoxifen, and it's hurting his fingernails. I mean, it's just like I say, he turned his tragic pain into an amazing, amazing thing. He just bought a Tesla. He fucking bought a house. He went back to work. They cleared him on his cancer on the last visit. He still has to take the tamoxifen for another 2 years. He's not done taking that. But he's at work. He has a new girlfriend. He bought a house, and he just bought a Tesla. His son is a professional gamer in Las Vegas, and his oldest daughter is in high school, going to be driving. Shit, he's going to be buying her a car. And the twins, hell on wheels. Just fucking hell on wheels. So, keeping them busy. Your mom, I don't know, I pray that Victor's not on the road there. You know, he's on his 4th transfusion today. He's already had 4 of them. Yeah, he bought a Tesla. It's red. It's beautiful. He's posted pictures on Facebook where it drives itself. I'm like, fuck. I don't know that I'd like it. Cheers. I don't know that I'd like that. I don't think I know. I don't. It's not that I like being in control, but wouldn't you end up being very lazy? right? Style with function is bravado, I think. Or style with sophistication is bravado. And it's only a fucking car. It's only a car, right? It's only a goddamn car. And that's what I see. That's me. Everything in my house, not one thing in my house is not secondhand. It's all secondhand. My AirPods just went out. My house is secondhand. Everything, my kitchen table, my furniture in my living room, my bed, everything is secondhand, and that's okay. I picked it perfectly for me, and I found some amazing stuff, right? And here's the kicker. I could close the door, leave the key, and walk. Not attached to any of it. It's just shit. That's what's beautiful. I'm not attached to anything. So it's quite beautiful. My earpods just ran out. I've been on here 76 minutes. So I'm going to go finish my bath bombs. Time is ticking. I'm going to get them on the dry rack. Yes. A miracle. Miracle. Well, I'm going minute by minute, Michelle. And sometimes I'm still afraid to go to the grocery store. I'm so sorry, it's so fucking hard. I know. It's so hard. So the lights are off. My time schedule on my electricity, anything between 2 and 10 is prime time here. So I can't, my lights are off. I schedule my lights around my electricity, so I save myself some money. So they'll come on around 10 p.m. I may do another live tonight doing some tarot cards. You be safe too, Jason. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'm going to try to get I'm going to do maybe 25 or 30 more bath bombs. Dialysis is rough. Yes, it's rough on her. My mom had it. For 11 years. I know how hard dialysis is. My mom went 3 days a week. I took care of her. I sold my house to move in with her and took care of her. And I'm the one that found her passed. I know how hard it is on her. And that's why I'm saying I pray that Vic doesn't have to go down that road, But it seems his is more blood thing where he's having to take off. His body's producing too many red blood cells, and it's making his blood thick, and so his tubules, his capillaries can't pull the blood back up into his heart because it's too fucking thick. It's like sucking through a straw. He can't do it. So they literally are removing 300 to 500 off of him when he goes. And I know from being a nurse what that does to him. So I know he's probably like, right now going, I'm fucking tired. I don't feel like wrapping soap. So if he comes to help me, I'll probably set him down and give him something simple to do because even though things are the way they are, they're what they are, right? There's nothing I can do about it, nothing he can do about it. So I don't have to be a bitch to him. And I've always been a nurse, and I'm always going to care about his welfare because I'm his family, and I'm his family. So thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. 1111 was on the 11 people left in the chat and 11 likes. So my volume is fucking going back and forth. So I hope you hear me. I love you guys so much. Once they stop it, you can't stop it, darling. You can't stop it. Once you start dialysis, you can't stop it. Unless it's peritoneal, unless they're doing peritoneal dialysis. If they're doing blood dialysis, you can't stop it, darling. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, you guys. I really so appreciate it. Remember, COPPA's upheld here, so you have to be 18 or older. We are smoking and choosing to use cannabis as an alternative. I will come back and see you guys tonight, probably doing some readings because it helps relax me and it helps me unwind. And I've got a lot of wrapping and product to get done. So
Michelle, you should email me. 1.50. It doesn't matter what they're taking off of her. It doesn't matter what they're taking off. Each time they take stuff off, it's going to be different. It's going to be based on the amount of fluid that she retains, right? If she's compliant with her diet, is she compliant with her liquids? My mom literally used to put ice cubes in the freezer and she would fucking measure them because she was compliant. That's why she lasted as long as she did. But it's dialysis is fucking brutal. So do research, do reading, and just love her. Just love the shit on her. And if you need anything or I can help you in any way, Michelle, please don't hesitate to send me an email. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm not a dialysis nurse. I just know that my mom was a dialysis patient and so was Vic's mom. She's not compliant. Vic's mom wasn't compliant either, and her body broke down very quickly. She didn't last very long. 7 years is the max. Wow, 19 likes in the room. Fuck, thank you so, so much. That's beautiful, you guys. I appreciate that. Vic's mom, I think, lasted 6 years, and my mom lasted 11. But my mother was compliant, and she was a nurse. And Vic's mom was not compliant and loved bread and butter, and she just loved to cook, and she just, God love her soul, you know. I was there when she passed too, so she was a dialysis patient as well. So I can tell you from experience only. Much love to you, Michelle. Much love to your family. I'll send some healing energy. What is her name, darling? Please tell me her name before I say goodbye. I would like to put her on my list and send some energy when I'm doing the Reiki. Because I meditate every day, twice a day, and I do Reiki. So I send out remote energy, and if I can name the person I'm sending it to, it's better. And I generally do that in my mind's eye. If you don't want to say, that's okay. I'll just say, you know. Okay, thank you. Okay, got it. Okay, thank you so, so much. I will send her some beautiful Reiki energy. She doesn't have to do anything except receive it. I see you, Spirit. I see you, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so sweet. Beauty and the Beast. I love you, darling. If there's anything I can do to help, you guys always know that I'm here on this channel to help all of my subscribers. I love you guys so much. Michelle R has been such a loyal subscriber of mine for since the gate. I think the beginning, right, Michelle? So we kind of never met, but we know each other just from lives. And so I have compassion and love you so, so much. And I send love to you and your family. I hope you're well. I hope you get your freaking garden up again, girl. Really quick. And PJ, get yours up, bitch. Many years. Get yours up, bitch. PJ, even though you have the little fire, just get it going. I got American ones. Thank you to you, American one. I got 2-year strains going right now. 5 are good. And I have some strawberry cough going. I'll bring you guys an update. They're just going into veg, so the updates are very minimal. You know how they grow in veg, but telling you, American ones are kicking ass and taking fucking names. The leaf size is huge, so I know you're trying, and if I can do anything, let me know. I just sold a whole setup to my friend Mel over on the, Pro Greens, because she wants to do an indoor. I sold her a whole indoor grow setup. And so I want to see hers and what she's setting up, but I haven't gone and done that. I'd love to know what you're doing, Michelle, and PJ. You should send me some. You should send me some, because I'm always growing everybody's strains and testing them out and trying them. And I'm so in love with American ones. That's why I was so excited when I saw Main Girl, because I love her Sugar Black Rose. That is one of the best squishers I've ever squished. sugar black rose. And she's one of the first growers that I learned so fucking much from. So much. I learned all the breeding from her. Yes, send PJ some too, Michelle. I've got some I can swap out and exchange with you guys. Email me. PJ, you know my email. I love you guys so, so much. I'm going to go soap and do, not soap, but I'm going to do soap bombs, bath bombs, and lotion. So wish me luck, because the air feels beautiful. I think we're going to get some nice bombs. She's an amazing grower. So anything you get from her, PJ, you're going to love. I know. And if you don't follow her on Instagram or PJ on Instagram, you should. And if you don't follow any of the people that were in my chat, please go over and show respect and follow them back on their channel. I don't care if they have content or not. Follow them back, subscribe, and show respect. That's what we do here on the Fellowship of the Day. I love you guys so, so much. Namaste.